I really don't know how to start these intro videos. I feel like I need to come up with a phrase. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm still extremely awkward at making these intro videos. I feel like everybody out there has a gimmick or a thing that they do to say hello in the very beginning. Like Nikki Blackadder likes to be like, "Good morning, sunshines."
Good morning, sunshines.
Which is really cute, but I'm not a good morning, sunshines kind of people. Bradley Martin's like, "What's going on, guys?"
Rolling. What's going on, guys? Bradley Martin here. Listen.
And I don't have the chest hair for that. Regardless, welcome back to my channel. It's time for me to get partially naked. The reason for this is because I got a package from Combat Iron today, and I'm gonna show you guys everything I got in it. Starting with stickers. So if you guys don't know, Combat Iron also makes all these sick decals. I like to put them on my laptop case. So we got the Deadlifts for Donuts, Live Free, Die Free. Remember everyone deployed. This one is my personal favorite. Here's more with the pink. Donuts for deadlifts. Deadlifts for donuts. Deadlifts for donuts. Clangin' and bangin'. And their decal for the company Combat Screen Printing that they do all their work in. Next, and most important, it's time to put on some clothes. Alright, you guys, it's time for me to walk you through my pull day. Actually, this is only part of my pull day. I apologize in advance. Gym got a little crowded, and I got a little tired, but I got the most important stuff. This is the good stuff. So this is, what would you call this? A horizontal lat pull down. Kind of a funky one. I know it's different. You know, we're reinventing the wheel over here, blah, blah, blah. But so amazing to get that lat isolation. I found these through Julian Smith. If you don't know who that is, hit pause, go over to Instagram, find Julian Smith. I believe it's like smith.julian, and hit follow. He's got a daily pump thing that you can subscribe to. It's got amazing workouts like this. I'm telling you guys, I've never felt such a good isolation in my lats as I do with this workout. Again, it's kind of weird getting in and out of it, I'm not gonna lie, but I cannot pull as much weight because it's just so much of a burner on those lats. I don't know if it's because I'm having to hold my arms up as I'm pulling or what the deal is, but it's amazing. Please give this one a go. Tag me in your videos. It's great. The second one is something I like to do. I'm gonna yawn again. Sorry, I'm recording this kind of late. This is gonna be a back extension with a seated row. So I liked using this underhand grip. I felt like it was really getting that lat that's more towards the center, towards my spine, just really getting deep into those muscles. And so all I'm doing is slowing it down at first and I'm speeding up towards the end, but leaning forward just enough to place that stress on that back. You don't want to lose all your form. And then I'm bringing my back up, and as I'm doing that, I am pulling back just like you would with a seated row. I love doing this because you're getting those two different workouts in one, and you're fatiguing fatiguing. Wow, you guys are so illiterate tonight. You're fatiguing all of those freaking muscles. It's such a good exercise. And then by doing this variation, the supinated grip, you're also helping to target your biceps, which is always a part of my pull days. If you guys don't know, if you haven't been paying attention to that with my split, it's no longer my split anymore. And I'll tell you guys a little bit about that why in the next video. But this is a way for me to get my back, buys, and rear delts. Not in this exercise specifically, but just as a part of my pull day routine. This next part is a single arm, again, from Julian Smith, single arm, straight arm lat pull down, maybe. Anyway, name's not important. What is important is it's another great way to target your lats. I'm still yawning. By doing them one arm at a time, anytime you're doing anything one arm at a time, you're constantly moving. So instead of having to take that rest period, you're just switching back and forth from left to right in whichever you're working. Make sure when you're doing this, you guys, that the only thing moving is that upper arm and that lat, because I see a lot of people doing these wrong by adding in kind of a tricep extension. That elbow should be like a soft bend in it, but not moving fully. It's gonna stay in that one position the whole time. And damn, look at that highlight though. What's up, girl? And then with these, I did kind of play around with my positioning, just with like how tall I stood or how far I leaned forward. By leaning forward, you get fuller range of motion by being able to go up further on your reps. And then that means that you're gonna have longer time under tension. So go ahead and give these a go too. Excellent. And then of course you can see I'm using the V-bar here because that's what Julian Smith was using in his video, but you could really use like a rope attachment or even just grab the cable by itself if you really wanted to. So feel free to play around with it, but excellent to throw in that back day. Now we're going back over to the seated row, but I am propping my feet up and I'm putting my elbows just slightly on the inside. There we go, Sarah. Just slightly on the inside of my knee. They're just resting there because this is essentially like a preacher curl. However, when it comes to biceps and triceps, really, yawning again. Oh, sorry, guys. I really enjoy the resistance of the cable machine over free weights. This is the last exercise. I got a couple different angles, but essentially all I'm doing is a bent over row, but I'm doing a really wide grip. You guys can see I'm using one of the Easy Curl bars with 10 pounds on each side, and I am gripping the weights. So I'm trying to get my arms out as wide as possible. The reason for this is, again, it's gonna help widen those lats, but not only that, this is where I'm targeting those rear delts a little bit with this pull day workout. As you can see, I'm trying really hard to keep my core tight, keep my back flat, and my head neutral, so I'm not looking up in the mirror. I know a lot of people do that, and oh, don't do it, Sarah. That would have been embarrassing. And that can cause a lot of back issues and neck issues. But this is great, like I said, for getting those lats and getting those rear delts. Just keeping that head neutral, you guys, and keeping that back flat and that core tight. I can't stress that enough. You can kind of see a little bit of a better angle here, which is targeting that rear delt, those upper lats. Just a really, really great bent over row variation. I love adding these in. But that's going to conclude this back exercise, you guys. I really hope you enjoy it. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you would like to. I've got some big announcements coming up. Can't wait to tell you guys what it is. Bye.